Hi everyone. This time we are going to study multiplication and division of power series in section 73. First, we are going to review section 71, integration and differentiation of power series. There we have learned a power series given by this, S of g given by this from summation n is 0 to infinity an times g negative g naught to the n represent a continuous function at each point interior to each circle of convergence. Here you can see the circle of convergence. Sorry. Then we also know that according to theorem 1, page 213 and corollary 214, the sum, S of g, is actually analytic within this circle. So this condition is quite important when we learn the Taylor series expansion. In the theorem of Taylor expansion, they required prerequisite condition that a function is analytic throughout a disk. Absolute value of g negative g naught is less than larger 0, centered at g naught, and with radius r 0. Then f of g has the power series representation, expression 1 here. F of g is given by this. Summation n is equal to 0 to infinity an times g negative g naught to the n, where the absolute value of g negative g naught is less than larger sub 0. Here an is defined by this. The nth derivative of f at g naught divided by n factorial. Here n goes to from 0 to infinity. N is non-negative integers. Suppose that each of the power series, first power series and the second power series given by in expression 1, converges within some circle. Their sums f of g and g of g respectively are then analytic functions in the disk given by this. Absolute value of g negative g naught is less than large r. In section 71, we have learned, and the product of those sums, which means that f of g and g of g has a Taylor series expansion, which is valid there, means in this disk. So fg times g of g can be expanded by this form, Taylor series. So summation n is 0 to infinity cn times g negative g naught to the n, where which has the same disk for the f of g and g of g. Okay. Now, so we want to compute the coefficient for this formula. So our concern is that how to compute coefficients in the Taylor series given by this for the product of f of g and g of g.